I remember as a child I was fascinated by what the music can do. I was fascinated by the fact that it moves me. I was fascinated by the fact that it can transport me almost instantly, like a magic wand, where you can listen to a Chinese piece of music and you're in China, or you can listen to a piece of music from the Middle Ages and you are 500 years back. But not only you're there, you can feel the same way they felt. You feel like a Chinese person. And I love that part about music. My name is Danny Ox. Actually, I've been involved with music ever since I remember myself. The interesting part is that there was something always in the music world that I was looking for that I couldn't find. And I think it has to do with more the mystery side of music. You know, the enigma side of music. But in the way I was taught, it wasn't there. So I was always looking for that. And something happened. I was very lucky. I met this very wise man once. He was not a musician, but he knew a lot about music. And he said something very, very strange to me. He said, don't ask the question, who wrote the music? Because that's what, in the world usually that's the question that is being asked. Change it to what wrote the music. So that really changed the way I was looking at music since then. And I'll give you an example. If you're looking at a written sheet of music, let's say you look at a score of a symphony. So you see a big score, you see dots and lines, and it says Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, and the year he was born and the year he died, and it says symphony number such and such in E flat major, and all sorts of other details. And it's all to do with who. It's all details that don't have anything to do with my life or with my inner life. It only has to do with the outside. There's one thing it does not tell you. And what it doesn't tell you is what caused Mozart to jump out of bed in 5 o'clock in the morning like he was bitten by a Scorpio and get a piece of paper and a pen and start to write this music. It doesn't tell you that. So now what happened to me is that I started getting interested in stuff like this. And I started asking myself, well, you know, they're saying that muse writes music or inspiration writes music, right? But yes, it's true, but the question is what kind of inspiration, what kind of music. So we all know about vitamins in food, or lack of vitamins in food, because we know, for example, that junk food doesn't have any vitamins, and certain foods have certain vitamins, but those are vitamins for the body. So what about vitamins for the soul, for example? And that is one of the things that music, the vitamins in the music, and those are the vitamins that were put in there when the music was written, and it survived all these years. Those are the vitamins for the soul, for our minds, for all the different parts of us. That is not our body. For example, national anthems, they have a vitamin of patriotism. Dance music like waltz, it has a vitamin of buoyancy. So people like waltzes and dances because it makes them buoyant. Music, choir music, beautiful choir music has a vitamin of religious awe, as an example. So, to go back to the question, what wrote the music? What happens is that when we start asking that question of what wrote the music, and we seek these vitamins out, we become detectors, like Sherlock Holmes. We become detectors of that very thing that went into the music and caused the music to exist in the first place. One advice that I will give to a person who is interested in getting in touch with the deeper side of music, the more unknown part of music, is to really reject the urge to know who it is, but rather to try to go on a quest of what caused the music, what wrote the music, how the music came to be in the first place. And even when you get the answers, to reject them as not the final answers, but to continue the quest, because it's something that never ends. Mm-hmm. And there are many levels to it, and you can get one answer today and a different answer tomorrow. And if you stay open to the flow of whatever comes with the music.